Hey Scruffy, how you doing? New meow? Okay, there's one. That's two. Ah, three. Four. And is that a flea? He's kind of digging in there on his foot. And his tail. Okay, well I got your normal meaty pate with real chicken and tuna. And kibble. So I'm going to save the rest of the chicken probably for tomorrow. Or sorry, chicken skin and chicken bone for tomorrow. Okay, so let's get dinner started, huh? Oh, hey, you're rushing the door. Did you want your food? No, you want to come in, huh? So the food. No, you don't want to come in? That's okay. There's nothing to see in here. Okay, let's get your dinner. You hissed at me last night, so... I didn't think he'd be that eager to come in. So if you didn't see, yeah, there was a midnight feeding last night, so... Short video compared to our normal ones. So I'm going to change the water now. Okay, let me get you new water. Well, you're right next to me. I haven't finished changing your water yet. Okay, I'm going to sit down in the chair and grab the bowl. So you wouldn't even let me get close to you last night. I'm surprised. Walked right up to me while I was on the ground changing your water bowl. But you wouldn't even get close to me when I put down the kibble, the little measuring cup of kibble last night. And then you actually dragged the cup away. So you're a weird cat. So the weather continues to be weird. So the haze over the region continues. It's still hot, though it actually was not nearly as hot as the past couple days, so it's actually reasonable today. But yeah, we had a haze throughout the whole day, and I checked the weather report, and the weather report actually said smoky. So I think what's going on is we must have wildfires close enough to here that are impacting the weather, and the haze I've been seeing for the past several days is probably from wildfires. Today, I think, was actually worse, than the other days, and so I think maybe that's why it's a little cooler. And I also noticed the air quality index is actually not good. It's in the yellow zone. So if you have breathing problems, you need to probably stay indoors. So I had to do a lot of different things today, but it's actually somewhat productive, and I actually got to finally go grocery shopping. So I went to my local grocery store that had the $10 off coupon, well, $50 of purchases. I was going to try to get a bunch of groceries that I kind of needed, but also I wanted to get kind of a different variety of things that I don't normally get. Partly just because, yeah, I haven't gone to my local grocery store in a while. My closest grocery store actually just closed down. I mentioned that, I think, a month back or something. So that's kind of sad. This one is probably the second closest grocery store to me. They're okay. Their price markups are a little high for my taste sometimes, but since they're a dedicated grocery store, they do carry things that I don't get in like the big box stores sometimes, like, you know, Target or Costco or Walmart. So anyway, yeah, since I was at the grocery store, so first I had to figure out how I was going to spend $50 worth of stuff that wouldn't perish before I could eat it, because I don't have my freezer anymore. And then second, I wanted to get some slightly different types of groceries, just to try out some things I didn't normally get. And then I think in a couple cases actually I wanted to kind of indulge, try something maybe a little more pricey, expensive that I wouldn't normally get, but hey, I got a $10 off coupon, so here's a chance. So in that last category, one of the things I bought was like the high quality, all natural peanut butter. So I ran out of peanut butter, and I always buy the mainstream stuff, like Skippy or Jif or the stuff with all the preservatives. And the one thing I like about all the preservatives is you can store it in your cabinet forever, and it never goes bad. The problem with the natural stuff is it doesn't last long, so you got to eat it quickly, which is actually probably worse for my health anyway, because I have the tendency to overeat. So that's worse than preservatives in my case. But I've been good about my diet, and when I got food poisoning a couple weeks ago, I was looking for stuff to soothe my stomach, and I ran out of peanut butter, so got peanut butter in my mind, and I was thinking, well, I'd like to actually try some of the like real stuff for once, the non-organic, not non-organic, but the non-preservative stuff. It doesn't need to be organic. I think the one I ended up buying was organic, but that's not the most important thing. Just, all natural, like actual real peanuts without all the preservatives, salt, clarify, salt's fine. But yeah, basically the ingredients should basically say like peanuts and salt, I think. So, so usually another item I was thinking about, indulge a little bit. I usually just buy like a big bag of onions because they're cheap. More recently, I've been buying red onions because I can eat them a little more raw. So, I was watching some cooking videos recently, and a lot of them use shallots. And thinking, I should splurge a little bit, buy a couple shallots just to try it. Shallots aren't that expensive, but I'm pretty cheap. And I like to buy things in bulk. He's really into that rub there. So yeah, I don't buy green onions that often, so I bought some green onions also. And I usually buy a box of spinach at the big bulk stores, and so today I bought a big bag of mixed leaves, so it has spinach and kale and a bunch of other things in it. So be a little different. Okay, Scruffy, I think it's ready for food, huh? Ready for dinner? Okay, let's get your food. And then, I bought a bunch of canned kidney beans because every time I order them via shipping, the cans get dented badly. And so the grocery store actually had them on sale today, and most of the cans were not dented, so I bought a bunch. And I was talking about hot sauces a week ago or a few days ago, I can't remember when. So one hot sauce I've been meaning to try for quite a long time now is Louisiana. And I've been looking around for the last year, and I think because of all the shortages or whatever, it's not been on the shelves, and so I've been kind of wondering. So anyway, today, yeah, they had a small bottle on the shelf, and it was on sale. So I bought a bottle of the Louisiana hot sauce. I also picked up some sriracha sauce. And I think also last time I was talking about hot sauces, I forgot to mention another hot sauce I recently tried was Crystal. And to me, it's fine, but pretty much just tastes it like a typical cayenne pepper hot sauce to me. While I enjoyed it, it didn't really stand out. I'm hoping usually to get some sort of unique flavor, one that I can like really pin on the hot sauce, saying, "Oh, I know that sauce," and it has something kind of unique and special to it. And basically, I'm looking for like a special blend. So yeah, the Crystal was fine, but yeah, I didn't get that sense. It didn't taste all that different to me than other cayenne pepper based sauces that I've had. So anyway, yeah, so I just opened the bottle of Louisiana just to try it. I haven't actually had my meal yet, but I opened the bottle just to taste a drop of it. And it actually reminded me of Tabasco sauce a little bit. I think this is the closest thing I've ever tasted to Tabasco sauce. I think it's the vinegar. So this one has a lot more vinegar. I think with the Louisiana, though, I think I tasted more of the peppers than I do with the Tabasco. So I like Tabasco sauce. So I think I'm going to enjoy this sauce. But on the other hand, I don't know. So it may not taste different enough from Tabasco sauce for me to buy again. I'm not sure. I'll have to use it in my meals and come to a conclusion and see if I can actually tell the difference between Tabasco sauce and Louisiana. I think I can. But yeah, I'll have to go through the bottle and see how I like it. But yeah, it's nice to know there was actually something a little more on the spectrum of the Tabasco sauce, because Scruffy's about to throw up. Yeah, I guess it's good I didn't give him the chicken tonight. Wow, it's really wet vomit. A lot of saliva there. He's gonna throw up again. he threw up. I don't think he was eating unusually fast. Balls were in there. I guess, yeah, he's maybe a little bit faster than normal, but not that much faster. Wasting the wet cat food, you know that? So I still haven't ordered the replacement cat food yet. I'm probably gonna order it tonight, but I still gotta make a decision. And which things I'm gonna buy. So yeah, you need to finish your bowl. And then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. So I'll probably clean up his barf and probably give him some more kibble to make up for the food that he threw up. Yeah, I think I need to stop putting the bowl on the deck because yeah, he's making a mess on the wood. But yeah, he's changed his position. He used to back up and let me put it on the carpet, and more recently he's been shifting over to where I've been putting the food down. So it's like he's wanting me to place the food there. So one time he ate his barf. So I don't think his barf's actually that disgusting. It's, from what I read, is usually the food gets stuck in the esophagus. So the cats have a very long horizontal esophagus. And so the food actually never gets into the stomach, and then basically if the food gets stuck in their esophagus because they're horizontal and not vertical because of so they don't have gravity helping them get the food down into their stomach. And so if they throw it up because it's stuck in their esophagus, it's pretty much the same as it went in the first place. So it looks just a little bit wetter because probably of saliva. I don't think there's any like stomach juices in the barf there. So he ate his barf before. So there's a chance that before he leaves here he may eat it again. So while I let him finish, let's see what else. So we'll talk about. Well, I missed out on a cookie deal. They had this weird thing. I think they were just basically giving away cookies, but it's basically buy a package, and then, oh, by the way, if you take this coupon, you get the cookies for basically a penny. The problem with that was my special coupon said I don't think I could combine the coupon with any other offers. And so I wasn't sure if I was going to have a problem at the register with the cookie discount. And so the person there who's passing out the coupons is trying to get me to get the cookies. And I was trying to explain, well, I have this coupon and it says, one coupon, and I think it said it can't be combined or something. And anyway, so she was trying to get me to take the coupon, and I was like, I don't think I should, because I don't want problems. So the registers, yeah, they were all backed up. They didn't have a lot of, he's going to eat the barf, isn't he? And it saves me from having to clean up. And I guess I won't have to get him more food either. Probably give him one more kibble. But... So anyway, yeah, just because of the continued virus measures, it's really hard to deal with register checkout people and the lines, and so I didn't want to deal with that hassle. And actually, cookies, even though they sounded really good, I'm on a diet, so I probably shouldn't get them anyway. But it's really hard to pass up, free cookies, and I love chocolate chip cookies. I think they had both chocolate chip and red devil. So wow. So he's going for the other pile, isn't he? So I think last time he threw up, he actually stopped eating when I cleaned it up. Yeah, this time he went right for it. So the first time he went for it, second time he didn't, third time he went for it. So I don't think I'm going to pet him again, because it might make him throw up again. So it used to be the case, yeah. Petting, I think, made him more nervous and made him more prone to throwing up. I think he's getting more used to the pets now, but I don't think I want to push it tonight. So, yeah, there's some food that is stuck in the cracks. I think he wants it, but he can't get it. Okay, folks, I think I'm gonna call it quits here. So I'm gonna get him, I think, a little bit more kibble, but I also need to clean up the barf that's stuck in the crack of the wood. So I'm gonna take off the glove, and I think, yeah, I'm just gonna go in. It's probably not worth filming. Hey folks, so I cleaned up the barf, and I poured more kibble in his bowl. He's been eating it, and I've been dumping out his old water bowl. So he's almost done. But so I have his water bowl in my hand, so I won't be able to pet him. You're becoming a glutton, Scruffy. I gave you extra food. And you're still looking for more. Yeah, if you go under the deck, you'll probably find your barf. Yeah, so when I got up, he actually ran away when I first got up to put the glove down and stand up. So he actually left a little bit, and then I went back in, and then to get more kibble. And then as I was inside, he actually came back to the empty bowl. So yeah, I don't think he wants to hang around me, but he wants the food. Sounds familiar. Sounds like the usual Scruffy. You take off, Scruffy? No, I think I'm going to take off. Okay, well, I think I'm going to end it here. So, this time for real. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.